Now let me show you some really great tips and tricks for saving time when creating events. If some of the content is the same for many of your events, for example, the registration process, you can always duplicate an event profile, switch out the information that is different, and then resubmit it as a separate event. This prevents you from having to create an entirely new event profile from scratch. So let's go ahead and walk through that. Let's say I have an aerobics class that happens on Mondays. So I'll go into my chair yoga profile and then select the duplicate button. Now I have a carbon copy of my old event, and I can just swap out any new relevant information. By doing it this way, I can keep the registration information in there since it's the same for all my events. And I can even keep some of that text in the event description that has all the hyperlinks, so I don't have to re-enter any of that. Once this is submitted, it will now be considered its own separate event. You can use this duplicate feature on any event, regardless of whether it's pending, active, or expired. One more thing I want to mention that's really helpful to know is that once an event has passed, it will be labeled expired. But you can always edit events that are expired and update it with any information needed. For example, a new date and time and a new registration link. Once you submit it, it now becomes a new occurrence. This is a great option to use instead of duplicating if it's just the same event that's happening again. Once your events have been approved, you will notice that the status will be updated to active, indicating that they're now visible on the public calendar.